Hello, sports fans. It is I, Nomah, back with another card opening video for your entertainment. Thank you for watching. Oh, I'm so excited. Topps 2024 Series 1, which of course will be the same design as Series 2 and update, got teased yesterday. And Matt Vasgersian and Ron Darling did this reveal on MLB Network. Ron Darling could not have seemed less interested. He's like, I had baseball cards of me. I don't really, what's the big deal? That's what I was intuiting as I was reading his mind when I was watching this. Matt Vasgersian did a really good job of seeming excited, so that's very much to his credit. But I was able to scrape a few examples of the 2024 design off of the interwebs and excited to share those with you. It is interesting, they are really hyping Elly De La Cruz. That was the only image that Topps used in their Twitter/X big reveal thing that they did. I think that the Elly card is pretty hot looking myself. I actually, just full disclosure, I really like this design, but a lot of people are hating on it. I put up a poll last night, and actually 75% of people that responded said that they liked it. If you haven't hit that poll yet, please do. But the people that don't like it really, really, really don't like it. So before we get to that, I want to look at the designs from the last couple years. So 2021 Topps Flagship. I literally hate this product a lot. Now, one reason is not really Topps' fault. I associate it with my son having surgery and recovering on the couch and me ripping 2021 Topps with him. He's fine now, but it was just a difficult time. So some of that is not Topps' fault. But the name is so small, you can barely read it. I mean, to me, that's really not acceptable. They did not do a good job with that design. Again, something that's not really their fault is there's not a whole lot of great rookies that have panned out from that year, but whatever. So 2021 Topps, not into it. Now, when 2022 came out, I was actually pretty excited, and I still really like the 2022 design. Of course, there's tons of great rookies in 2022. There's Spencer Strider, there's Julio Rodriguez, Torkelson might still pan out, Bobby Witt Jr., O'Neal Cruz. I mean, when you go across the spectrum of all three releases, 2022 Topps looks great to me. It's very clean, just a good looking product. 2023, I'm kind of meh on. Don't really love the little extra headshot in there. I suppose it's helpful for identifying them if you're trying to get autographs and you're not exactly sure what they look like. And the action shot is not clear enough. So if you want to have a little headshot or mug shot or whatever you want to call it so you can identify your players, I suppose that's helpful, but I find it a little distracting. To me, the 2023 design is just a bit busy. I'm just not that into it. 2024, for me, I love. My second favorite set design of all time is 1986 Donruss with the blue lines. To me, it's very captivating. It catches the eye. If you're interested, my favorite set of all time is 1987 Topps, which between the wood grain border and the kind of cartoon player names, the font, it just looks really good. Going to 2024, I like the look. I like the neon. I like to me, it's a fun design. So I'm into it. We're going to take a look at it in just a second. But before we do that, I want to just mention, again, the people that don't like it, really don't like it. Here are some comments, some shout out some of you guys. Left to Right, 847. Not their best, but could be worse. Kind of damning with faint praise, if you ask me. It's kind of like, how do you feel about your new car, Bob? Well, it's not the best, but it could be worse. I mean, that is not a ringing endorsement. Titans Cards 3044 said that it looks like it should be the Big League release. And that is also an insult because Big League, of course, is a cheaper product. It's really made for the kids. It's the lowest end product they make. It doesn't hold a lot of value. Sticker autographs, etc., etc. Very thin card stock. So Rex Freestyle Pack Rips 5801 actually liked it, said nice design. So thank you for commenting, Rex. My favorite one was at Muxter84, who simply said Ralph and had a little barf face on it. So he was not into it, or she was not into it at all. Let's look at this year's cards. I think that they look really good personally. There are going to be presumably some good rookies. I was able to screen grab Elly De La Cruz, of course, they were open about. They're hoping people jump on the hype of Elly. Obviously, Ellie is a very exciting player, although he faded a little bit toward the end of last year, came on really strong. I think that it was a mistake for them to not put his rookie card in update last year. They clearly held him out for this year's Series 1. I think they would have actually sold more product if they put him in update when he was still hot. He's not as hot now as he was. And I have Henry Davis in there, Pittsburgh Pirates catcher, who was the #1 overall pick a couple years ago. Very talented guy. Didn't do too well in the major leagues last year, but over the course of his minor league career, killed it. If I remember correctly, I think he has about like 480 at-bats in the minor leagues and something like around 30 home runs. And he's got some speed too for a catcher. So Henry Davis is a good one. Obviously, Evan Carter took the world by storm. Texas Rangers outfielder last year, came up right at the end for the stretch drive, was on their playoff roster the whole time, helped them win the World Series. So those are kind of the hotter guys. There was somebody on Reddit who posted an alternative design. I think it's great that he took the time to do this, or she. I think that it's not a bad looking design. I personally really like the 2024 design exactly the way it is. I like the neon. To me, that's a lot of fun. I like how the black border fades into a lighter border. Now, there is an issue with that, which those of you that are fans of Topps Heritage know that 2020 Topps Heritage is nearly impossible to gem up. If I remember correctly, it is from the 1971 design, and those black borders easily chip, easily get dinged as you're taking cards out of packs, and even as the packs are moving around during shipment. So just be aware of that these cards might be kind of hard to gem up. If you get one that has a really clean looking top border, you may strongly want to consider sending that in to get graded, because they're not going to be easy to get in a 10. So there is a little bit of a drawback there in the sense that the black top makes it a little challenging to gem it up. A white bordered card is just easier to gem up. You're not going to get dings on it as easily. Anyway, I hope you guys will let me know what you think in the comments. For me, baseball cards should be fun. I think this is a really fun design. I like it personally. I understand why people hate it. It's definitely not a traditional looking set. It's definitely very modern looking, and yet kind of throws back to the 80s in some way. It kind of reminds me of going to see Terminator in the movie theater. There was a time where neon was all the rage, and there's a reason why Deion Sanders had the nickname Neon Deion, because neon was very popular back then. And it does somehow, for me, call back that 86 Donruss set, although I can't quite put my finger on why. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please like the video. I should have asked you to do that like 7 minutes ago, but if you're still here, please smash that like button for me. And if you made it all the way to the end of the video, you probably like baseball cards, and you probably like what I do. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. If you are part of the nearly 700 people that are in the NOMA Army of Champions, subscribers to the channel, thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. And please let me know in the comments what you think of this product. I'd love for us to talk about it a little bit. So I hope that you guys all have an awesome rest of your day and an awesome weekend. And keep a big smile on your face, because baseball cards are awesome. And Nomar loves you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
What's up? I'm Kevin Millar. Nomar loves you.